What's up, guys? We got another figure review today, and today we actually have two, and I thought we'd do the two together because they pair well. So the first one we have is Luke Skywalker in Dagobah fatigues with lightsaber and blaster pistol, and the other one we have is regular Yoda, and he is really tiny. Look how cute he is. Okay, so like paired to my giant ass hand. And they both come in red card boxes. Apparently the red cards are rarer or more valuable. I don't know. They were both the same price as a green card box anyway, so maybe that's just how they made them. I'm not 100% on this. But the Yoda actually comes with this blue backpack, and if you remember in Empire, it's not definitely this scale. His backpack is a lot smaller, like you can see it on the picture with Mark Hamill and Yoda. That's kind of what they're saying. They're like, oh look, you can take Luke Skywalker and put Yoda on his back. And I mean, they're pretty much blatantly showing it right there in the picture, but you have to buy the figures separately to kind of complete the scene. So, Yoda comes with the backpack and the cane, and of course Yoda, and all he does is, it's really weird, like he bends in the middle. Like he's not even at his torso. It's like his crotch. And, you know, he can sit down, kind of. He's better just standing with his cane. And he kind of, let's see, his head moves. His head can move, his arms can move. And that's about it for him. Like, he's a pretty stationary character. You can't really do much more with him. I think this is the only Yoda they ever made for Power of the Force series, because actually I take that back. This is the same figure they made, but they repackaged it multiple times. I recall they had a series of like little planets, and then you'd open them up and there'd be a figure inside, and I actually have the Dagobah one. I might show it later. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, and then we have Luke Skywalker, which is, I'm going to take his backpack off because you can't really see everything great. Oh my god, and they slid forward. Wonderful. Taking off this really chunky backpack that's a real pain in the ass to put on too. So, I might not even take it off all the way if I can slide it over his arm. Nope, I'm going to have to pull it out. Okay, so, what they did for this figure is they actually took the same head that is on Luke Skywalker, just the regular one that first came out by itself, and it's the same head that is on was the Stormtrooper disguised Luke Skywalker. So yeah, they kind of cheaped out on this one, and well, they didn't really cheap out, but you know, when you're mass producing figures, you gotta save money somehow, and usually that is what they had to do. And in the similar format to the other Power of the Force figures, Luke Skywalker is buff as hell. This is a very good example figure. They actually have a lot of details on the arms, which I'm kind of surprised. Like, he looks like he's gonna mess up someone. And I think the lightsaber is a little longer than the other one most figures come with nowadays, and it's very dark blue. As you can tell, like nowadays they're lighter. They're kind of cyan instead of a navy blue like this one is. And like the Han Solo Endor from the other day, he comes with the same blaster pistol that comes standard with most of the Rebel characters. His skin on the arms is actually quite a different color than the face. As you can tell, there's a stark contrast between the face color and the arm and chest color that they used for this figure. And I don't know if you can see, but there's actually like a line down the arm from where they pressed the two pieces of a figure together. It kind of looks cheap in my opinion. So this isn't one of my favorites, but I think it's cool to have them put together with Yoda. Oh my gosh, he's having a hard time standing up. This is another character that doesn't like to stand either. Like, I wish I had some pegs to put these guys on, you know? Let's see, what else? I'm going to put the backpack on him so you can see what they look like together. Okay, I got the backpack on. Okay, Blondie, whatever. That's my dog. She made a bunch of noise. And the only detail in this backpack is these silver buckles I have painted on, and they look kind of cheesy anyways. And you can put Yoda in the back. Let me put him in there. Took the blaster pistol out of his hand because why would Luke need a blaster and a saber? It's kind of redundant. Like, in a fight, why would he need both? You know? Let's see if I can get Yoda in. It's kind of difficult using one hand. I'll put the camera down for a minute. Alright, we got him in. Okay, so Yoda can stand behind Luke in the backpack and give him a little training, you know, as they run around Dagobah. Kind of looks like he's gonna strangle Luke. No, Yoda, what are you doing? You know. And so yeah, you can just like have him stand up with Yoda in the backpack. That's what I had him doing. I had that cane in his hand, but it looks like he's gonna smack him in the face if I put the cane on him too. Oh, let's see. Is he gonna stand up? He's standing up. Look at that. That's pretty much the pose I would have him in if he's on my dresser or whatever. Okay, so we reviewed the figures. As far as articulation goes, it's standard for Power of the Force guys. Arms and legs moved. That's about it. No knee bending. What you see is what you get kind of deal. And let's go to the packaging. Like I said, these are red cards. Red card variant. I believe the first wave was red, now that I remember. And the second wave was green, so that's the difference. This one has a full picture. Let's see what Yoda has. Yoda also has a full picture. The Endor Han I showed you guys the other day was a half picture, where they just show, you know, from the chest up. So I don't know. I think that's a little different in price, truthfully. Now these cards, this is when this is before they made the price cut with their packaging, and you know, got rid of all the crazy text and whatnot. Like, I'll read you a little bit. It says, galactic history is full of heroic Jedi Knights, protectors of peace and users of the Force. Perhaps none were as influential as Luke Skywalker, a young Tatooine farm boy who was heir to the legacy of dark and light. Blah blah blah. You know, they got like 5 paragraphs in here. You know, the stuff fans like. I don't know why they later got rid of that. Pretty much they cut it down to face and this line of text, and that's about it. And they've got some ads for other figures. Let's see, which ones do I have? I got this Darth Vader, C-3PO, the speeder bike, Pilot Luke. Yeah, and there's Dagobah, Luke, and Yoda right there. Maybe I'll get Boba Fett someday. He's pretty sweet. So yeah, that's the figures. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, comment. I'm free to answer any questions. I mean, I hope you wouldn't have any concerns about the video. It's just a figure review. But yeah, peace out guys. Hope you enjoyed it.